do something now. They're fishing island waters, busting in our territory 3 years in a row. What's it gonna take, Jimmy?
Let's cut it out, you two.
You got a room full of men in there thinking you're going to jeopardize their livelihood. There's other ways to handle this.
Handle it then.
It's about a fisherman who lives in a small, tight-knit island fishing community who, in an effort to sort of protect territory lines for the island fishermen, causes an accident at sea.
You're over the line. These waters are for island men.
Fuck with the wrong fisherman island, boy.
And ends up having to leave the island because of it. And the story picks up 5 years later after he comes back and has to try and rebuild his life there.
You know, 5 years is a long time, okay? I'm only human.
Why don't you just fuck him? I might have understood that.
Well, how do you think it started? And you know how goddamn nosy this town gets? Moving in with him, it just seemed like the best way to keep him quiet.
You left me to keep him quiet?
You left! You went away, Evan. It was you. We had a deal, remember? Remember, you were gonna make a bundle and we were gonna move to Florida. It's the only reason why I agreed to stay on this goddamn rock.
You had Sarah. You had my folks.
Yeah, I had your folks. You know what your father said to me? He said, forget him.
We shot it on the island of Vinyl Haven, Maine, last summer for 4 weeks. And we were there at the good graces of the island community, which liked us and our story and wanted to help us tell it. I don't know if I'll ever get it back the way it was.
Never going to be the way it was, not meant to be. Find your peace by the sacrifices you make. It takes everything you got. There's no other prize. There's a lot of, I would have to say, intense integrity on the island because of what they do. The kind of middle-class lives that most of us lead, offices or whatever it is that we do, are so unlike the lives that these people on this island lead that, that it was a revelation for me to see this. I had not seen this kind of work and labor since I watched my own father in the 30s doing hard labor.
I made a mistake and I paid for it. Did I deserve to lose everything?
What we deserve's got nothing to do with it. We persevere. That's all.